YouTube, what's going on, and welcome to the first ever episode of my new Battlefield series, ranking all the maps best to work in the game mode Conquest and Team Deathmatch. This is the map Lansing Dam, and this is Conquest. This is going to be the first episode of the series, and I'm just going to be rating every single map in Battlefield, all of the base maps, best to worst, but not in any particular order, because I feel like having no order will make it interesting and make you actually want to watch the video. So here on the map Lansing Dam, we're just going along, and the map it has some waterways. It also has a lot of buildings in the center, and there's many vehicles that you can use. I really like this upstairs area where you can just peek out and snipe, but I get this guy trying to do exactly what I'm saying. And this building is really big, and there's a lot of people here on both Team Deathmatch and Conquest, but we're talking about Conquest. Try to jump through, eventually get through here. They don't see me, but I shoot, don't get the kill. And this is a really good area for much battle, and here I just get knifed right there. Pretty disappointing, but yeah, I enjoy this map a good amount. It has it's a fairly big map, but it's definitely not the biggest, and there are many vehicles that you can take, like this boat, which I believe I'm gonna hop into right now whenever I do that. And here we go. I'm in the boat, and you can see the island. The island is one of the main points of the map as well, and you can also capture the flag from outside in the water. So I think that's pretty cool, because I can just sit here being the gunner on my boat while also capturing the flag, and I'm still in the water, so I'm still able to move as I get another I get a driver in the boat. I'm looking over. Another thing I like about the map is how wide it is and how spread out, and how you can see everything from like the island, and you can see the A and the C flag, and how all three of the battlefield points are really highly contested, and they're all really spread out, so you really have to jump into a vehicle to move around from one spot to the next. And I enjoy that because C is closer to one base, while the other one, A, is closer to the other bases. Here I'm getting shot. I'm in the water. A feature I like about Battlefield, you can swim underwater, which I think is pretty cool. There's a helicopter above, as there are helicopters, boats, tanks, and just transport vehicles, as the tank is looking to get me, and he finally gets me. So yeah, there's a good variety of vehicles in this map, and there's water, there's land, there's air fighting. There's just a lot of stuff to do on this map. There are big buildings where you can snipe on, as here I hop into a tank. And this tank is actually pretty good. I like the bullets I have selected right now. They're pretty powerful and can take down a human pretty easily. Other tanks, not as easily, but it's still a pretty good tank. As here I'm going in, as this tank is trying to take over the other island, which I like the island because it gives a separation of the land battles, so it's kind of all spread out, and it's really kind of different from all the other maps, where most of the maps either have either no water or a bunch of water, like the map Paracel Storm. So here we go. I'm just trying to get this tank, and I only get 2 hit points for that one. I start firing at him. It gets me down to 12 health, and it looks like I'm gonna be done, but I get him just in the nick of time, and someone must have shot me there. I swim along. I'm trying to get back, capture this flag, and I was doing pretty well this game. I only end around like 5-5, because this game I just didn't see a lot of people and was more worried about capturing flags than killing people, which is really the aim of the Conquest game mode. It's to capture all the flags and just support your team in victory. And since I've jumped into the game, I believe my team has actually started winning. As here I noticed there's another guy. He beached his boat, so I know he's here, so I'm just looking around for him on the island. This is kind of a fun place to play like hide and go seek with another person, because you really just don't know where they are, and here I see him and I get him. So I'm capturing this flag. I like that I'm really far away from all the other battlefields, the A flag and the C flag, so there really won't be anyone coming up too quick on me unless they take a boat because no one can spawn here. So I like that. I feel really safe right now, and here we go. I capture that flag, which is good. But this map is just, it's a decent map. It's not the greatest. I sometimes have good games, sometimes don't have good games on this map. So, I mean, it's kind of decent, but this tank just took me out, which that's like a good area if you're a tank to just sit back there and defend the A flag and the B flag at the same time, and when you take everybody out, just go and take the B flag. So yeah, here we go. I'm about to spawn in again. I actually don't know which vehicle I spawn into this time, so we'll find out. I actually do spawn into the B flag, which is being taken right now. I know it's being taken, but this guy's in a tank. I come over with my RPG, and I'm trying to explode him. Now, here, I get a first shot. He's trying to move around. He's trying to get me. I'm to the side. He can't really see me. I get him one more time, I believe. Still trying to get him, and this is a really good spot for tank versus anti-tank warfare, as I believe another person on my team comes in to help me out. This guy hops out of it. I try to get him. I miss him. I'm running around. I'm trying to get him, kind of moving all around this rock, which is pretty funny, but then I just hop over, hops into the tank. I miss him with that RPG, which was kind of disappointing. But then eventually, I believe he hops out and my teammate does end up getting him, but I do destroy the tank because I wanted to destroy the tank. So yeah, this map is it's not the biggest map, as I said before, but it's definitely not the smallest map as there are other maps, and it has a good variety of vehicles, but there's just something missing about the map, in my opinion. There's just not that one great area where all the action happens and there's really a bunch of stuff going on. There's just 3 areas where stuff kind of goes on, where in most maps what I'm looking for is one area where you're always going to go and be able to find people. Or in this map, it could be at the B flag, but sometimes there's no one at the B flag for a couple minutes and it gets pretty boring. And it could be at the C flag, but sometimes you have to run all around the building just to find one person just moving around. So yeah, this isn't my favorite map, to say the least, but it's a solid map on Battlefield. And I don't like this hill that you can't really climb in with the rocks and just on foot or in a tank. So I don't know what they were really doing about that. I don't really like the Chinese flags here because it's China versus Russia, so I don't really know. Here is a good spot for team deathmatch, but in the conquest game mode, it only has one flag and it's pretty far back, so there isn't as much action as you could have in team deathmatch, which, in my opinion, team deathmatch is much better here than it is for conquest. So here I'm coming up the stairs trying to find another person, and I don't find someone, as that's what I'm talking about. This map is kind of inconsistent when you're looking for people to get down, especially on the PlayStation 3 where it's only 12 versus 12. As I try to get this guy, I bust out my pistol, which I don't know why, but I do get the assist. So now I'm coming down through the same hole that I had earlier in the game. I come down right through here. Notice a couple people, but I take out the wrong guy. Oh, but no, I actually do get a multi-kill, which was pretty good for me. And C is being stayed up by them right now, as they have more people here than we do. So they're just trying to keep C going. As I see another guy, I see 2 guys. As he comes in, I don't really know where he is. He tries to knife me. I tried to knife him, and I couldn't get the counterattack. And counterattacks are actually really easy on Battlefield. I just don't know how I missed it. As you can see right now, I believe I am 5 and 4. So the game is wrapping up to the conclusion. In my opinion, the map is the 8th best map on Battlefield. And as you can see, my team lost. So out of the 10 maps for Conquest, it's the 8th best. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the start of a brand new series on my channel. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and I will see you next time, guys.